Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Corey Mitchell, aka Tufo, aka Tufo. You awesome. So now I want to let you guys know that this channel is no longer 24/7 Aesthetics. It's TFSATV. I did that because I'm more than fitness. I like cars, I like shoes, I like business, and other things like that. So I wanted to kind of expand the channel to something bigger so that I can put everything I want on there and not be super hyper focused on the fitness niche. There still will be fitness content, there still will be product and supplement reviews, but I wanted to broaden the horizon. So without further ado, let's go. Alright guys, so like I said, we are officially into the new channel, TFSA TV. It's a mouthful, still trying to get used to it myself. But today, it's gonna be a long video. Just go ahead and warn you now, it's gonna be pretty long. Got a lot to say, a lot to talk about, a lot of things that happened and went down, and a lot of stuff that's going on the horizon. So if you see me look at my computer, look over here, that's just me staying on task because I don't want to make an hour-long video. I don't think my battery can last that long anyway, but I still want to say what I need to say and be effective as possible. As you can see, your boy got the Porsche hat since I am a Porsche owner, and then with dreams and aspirations of having a Lamborghini, I got my Lamborghini shirt on, just a constant reminder to kind of work hard, grind, and everything will happen. So all right, let's get right into it straight up. I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of editing and stuff, maybe over top to bring in things that I'm talking about, but I want this to be raw, uncut, let you guys know what's going on. So, starters, 2021 recap. 2021 was a huge year from a lot of different aspects of life, personal, financial, just everything you can think of. There was a change. Starting off at the top of the year, I took my beautiful wife to Hawaii, and you can see pictures popping up, maybe a little B-roll of the videos. We went to Hawaii for her birthday. She always takes me on different trips. She loves to travel, so I was like, you know what, I might just surprise her with the ultimate trip. Yes, this was during COVID, so I had to go through a couple strings, but eventually we had an amazing time over there. It was our first time being there, and it just makes you just want to travel again, and it really just set the tone for the whole year. So definitely recap on that. And for anybody who wants to travel somewhere, ain't been to Hawaii, highly recommend it. It's not super party, or like you're not gonna be in the club and stuff. It's just one of those situations to where you're just kind of truly with nature and spending time with whoever you came with and relaxing, resetting, enjoying their culture and things like that. So definitely think that's a super thing, dope to do. Fellas, take note, get on that. All right, fast forward a little bit. I had a new job. I finally got that senior design role that I've always wanted, and the pay that came with it. I know for all those who follow me, when I was at Lowe's, it was just a constant, battle, uphill battle. Huge company. Titles and name conventions not ideal as far as on paper, but Lowe's as a company is great on paper. So I was able to go to an agency, try the agency life. Always wanted to see how it was. Fortunately, wasn't the best fit. Not gonna go into particulars, but yeah, just wasn't the best fit for me. And it wasn't as much as the work and hustle and bustle that everybody complains about. It's more so the culture and environment. I'm really big on culture, and if it's not a good fit, then yeah, I just can't do it. I feel like we spend too much time at work for us to not have a really good fit. So with that being said, I took my talents to South Beach, which landed me in my current role now as a senior designer for Horizon Investments Group. I've had opportunity to work in investments, which I was allowed to learn about a lot of different terms and basically money stuff, and just kind of progressively thinking about the future. That has helped me, especially when I'm designing these different products and stuff for advisors and their clients. So I am definitely enjoying it there. We are rebuilding the marketing department, so kind of head honcho right now. As of the recording of this video, the new girl has already started, Rachel. So excited to see what we can do, what we can come up with, and decide to see where I can lead that company as far as creatives goes. We're already starting a lot of good initiatives, especially within diversity and inclusion, which there is no department there as of now, but we're in the works of putting it in there because of things I've put in place. So that is pretty exciting. So nonetheless, love a job. Job is really good. Love everybody there. I'm getting paid what I want to get paid, pretty much, which is always good. If you can ask for something, they give it to you. That's always awesome. So that's that. 2021. Also, I went crazy on shoes. Had a little sneaker freaking explosion in my closet. I remember I had like 3 shoes, not including dress shoes and the shoes that you don't wear to be in there. But then now I got like over 15, 17, 18 pairs, and I wear all of them. I even gave one to my little cousin, which, you know what, D? If you're watching this, I love you, because now that I think about it, I really like those shoes that I gave you. Which I could have switched them out for the other ones. But nonetheless, you're good. So I had a sneaker thing there, kind of cooled off now, slowly getting back into it. And it's not necessarily about being a sneakerhead, it's more so about wearing things I like, looking nice, and then also just kind of, you know, my foot ain't getting no bigger, so the more shoes I can get that can last longer, I can wear different things on date night, pop out with the boys and things like that. All right, going towards the end of the year, I got married to the love of my life. My best friend, high school sweetheart, we got married. We finally tied the knot everybody was waiting for. We did a small, intimate, private wedding. Pretty much people that we talked to every single day were some of the ones that were invited, mainly family, some few close friends. Eventually we'd do something bigger where we can invite everybody, but it was one of those things where with COVID and certain restrictions and stuff like that, just like, you know what, let's just do it. Invite this small list and then go forward there. You see a lot of people getting married too, so kudos to all those couples that I went to school with that are tying the knot and starting that journey in their life too. It's pretty awesome, it's dope, have no complaints. Probably just should have did it sooner. It's the only question, should have did it sooner. And finally, the last thing of freaking 2021, the probably second biggest, arguably, if not tied for first biggest besides the wedding, is the birth of the new baby Cam, aka Camden. That's my guy. But yes, so we introduced baby number 2 to the world. Mom did an amazing job. She did what they said they couldn't do. They was going against, you know, the VBAC, and we want to have everything natural. Everybody and their mama, as far as in the medical industry, was going against it. But being the super mom that she is, she went ahead and had a VBAC anyway with no epidural. So pretty much, suck it, you guys who think it can't be done. Stop telling people what they can and cannot do, especially mothers when it comes to their bodies. Let the body do its thing. It's been doing it for years, and it's going to be continue to do it. Mother Nature is undefeated, essentially. So just step out of the way and only assist when needed and when asked to. So, like I said, 2021, super eventful. Trips, new jobs, new money, freaking new baby, new life, lifestyle, I guess you would say, new chapter in the lifestyle. So that was pretty awesome. So that pretty much covers everything that happened in 2021. COVID's still here, sick of that crap. But yeah, fast forward into 2022. Let's talk about some of the goals, some of the things that we will be doing, or I will be doing. So I want to be on YouTube consistently, which is why I want to start this off. Have cameras, we have the O-ring lights, we have mics, I'm getting another camera, we got Manfrotto tripods, we got everything you can think of. And I'm just gonna start, as long as I'm here at this apartment, I'm gonna be using this room to kind of shoot videos, great lighting and stuff. I guess I'll do it during the day. I wasn't sure because a lot of traffic, but you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna talk, do whatever I want. But there may be some episodes in my room or some over there in the pool room. But yeah, we want to come and be more consistent on YouTube. I've been getting some slow growth, but still growth, and I haven't even posted anything. So just imagine, like, you know, what happened if I was to post on a consistent basis and do it often with pretty good content and editing and things that I know I can do. And kudos to all you guys who are still subscribed to the channel, who freaking still watch the videos, who's still sharing all that other stuff. You know, you're highly appreciated, which is why I felt like I was doing you guys a disservice. So now I'm coming back and I'm holding myself accountable. And my boy Sai is holding me accountable, my wife is holding me accountable. So we will be back. I will be back. Fitness, business tips, all those type of things. As a matter of fact, I will give business tips towards the end of this video. I'm gonna split this up into part 1, part 2. Part 2 would be business related, focusing around graphic design and how entrepreneurs like you can leverage designers to help their business, and in that leverage, what it looks like for the collaboration and cooperation. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna be freaking crazy. I'm a designer, been doing this for a while, been very successful in that area, so I have a lot of knowledge to draw back, and there's a lot of things that you designers are out there doing are not benefiting the client and also setting us up, the other designer that they work with, for failure. So we need to do things the right way. Don't just try to get a quick buck or just half-ass things, excuse my French. So that defeats the YouTube thing. So also, I am trying to stay knowledgeified, being more purposeful with the continuation of learning and being a lifelong learner. So with that being said, I've been reading books. I feel like 4 books in, but I can only remember 3. I feel like I read something else that would have been maybe a little bit shorter, about medium range. But for sure, I read 3 books this year. This year, we're going for 50 books read. Not going to be a lot of fake, stuff like sci-fi, nothing. It's going to be all self-help books, autobiographies, and freaking stuff like technical, like I can learn a skill like swing trading or how to animate or how to do different things like that. So far we have read The Richest Man of Babylon, which is a 10 out of 10, probably my best book I've read yet. Well, second best, because Think Like Zuck by about Mark Zuckerberg and how he started Facebook. That's my favorite one. But this one is a very, very close 1 or number 2. So definitely recommend that. Get that on Amazon. Got that for my birthday. It's red. Here's another book, Michael Todd, Relationship Goals. So I bought this book probably like 2 years ago, and I just looked at it, I was like, oh, it's a relationship goals book, African-American male telling the story, African-American couple. I feel like there's a lot I could have learned, talking about dating, marriage, sex, and stuff. Obviously I'm past the dating section, but if you read this book, you'll realize that there's things from the dating world that he leverages in back to the relationships, long-term, and then marriages. But yeah, this book, I give it a solid 7.5 out of 8, only because, it's biblical heavy, and I wasn't expecting that. It wasn't what I was expecting at first, but as you get through the book, like the last 4 chapters is like very, 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 very good. So I was kind of like, all the way through, okay, good points, and then bam, it hit me in the face like, yo, this is a good book. Why didn't you start like that? But yes, definitely recommend this, buying this. It's a pretty solid read if you need something like to give yourself a break in between like business stuff. So as of yesterday, I finished the 10X Rule, and by my man Grant Cardone. We all know him. Guy got a lot of energy. I love him. But this book is really, really good. I would say you wouldn't necessarily need to get the same effect from this book. If you read probably like 4 or 5 of the chapters, you can get the whole gist of it. The only thing I didn't like, it was kind of repetitive. It was like, okay, you kind of said that, okay, I get that concept, let's move on. For some people who need like more work of like driving concept home, this is your book. But for those who can catch on, you already got a good sense of like what it takes to get to the next level, what it takes to transcend, be a better you in all aspects. Some things will be a little repetitive. But again, like the other books, some of the last chapters is freaking awesome, especially chapter 20. 20 and 21 is really, really good. So definitely would recommend that. I think I gave it a 9.5 out of 10, just either 8.5 or 9.5 out of 10, only because of how repetitive it was in certain aspects about the 10X Rule. But as you can, I don't know if you guys can see, but I definitely highlight different things in my books, call out points, because a lot of these I probably won't read all the way again. I might read Rich Man of Babylon again, but I want to go and back and remind myself of certain key points. So that's why I highlight in the book, so I can know, okay, this is something that was key, and then I read that one thing and it can kind of set me back on track. So that's my book list. The books list of books I've read, and my goal was 50. So I got 47 left to go. Sheesh, that's a lot of books. But no, we're doing good. We're doing good. Top of month 3, 3 books in. That's 3 books a month so far. Let's try to get to 2. But some of these books are thick, so if we get to 50, that's great. If not, we fall short. Still read more books than we did last year, right? Cool. Moving on. So another goal for 2022 is freaking going on a dream vacation. I feel like I'm going to start making sure we take a vacation once every year. Maybe some little ones for the kids, but definitely one big one for me and the wife. I was in retrospect about inflation and thinking about you know, income and the best way to do finances, ideally it's like, nah, man, just chill out for a little bit, and then when you get 5 years from now, 10 years from now, take those multiple times because of the financial you're going to be at. But honestly, sometimes you just need to reset. And one thing we're going to do is incorporate, you know, work and a little bit of work and sometimes into the vacation. So, you know, go down when we go to Hawaii, you know, work out 2-3 days in the morning to kind of get the blood flowing. You know, maybe have some time where we read or we kind of reconnect on things that we couldn't do when we had the kids and things like that. So maybe taking like a day to kind of do some self-help stuff every time we go somewhere, and then that will be pretty beneficial. I feel like it'll be pretty beneficial. So definitely going to be taking a trip. We will definitely be going out of the country. If I have anything to say about it, won't be or about Russia and Ukraine, but it would be somewhere where it's just like less chaos right now, where we can be safe and make it back home safely. And prayers go out to all those innocent people affected by that. Big deal. Eventually, you would like to get to the point to where we stop terrorizing each other and just have conversations, even if you have to keep going back and forth, be more diplomatic about things. But anyways, enough of that. So another goal for 2022 is making $250K gross income this year from myself alone, not including what Ajleen is and will be bringing to the table. This is a goal for me because it's kind of a first marker to making a milli by 30. And I've already put stuff into place to where a big chunk of that is already guaranteed to come. And obviously for you guys that know, gross income is before taxes, all the things, all the money and revenue streams you have coming in before taxes. So that's gross income. So gross, I want to make going to do 250K. That is the goal. It shouldn't be too hard. 6 figures have already been broken as far as gross is concerned. So now it's kind of time to take it to the next level and really strive, because I have big things planned for myself, for my family, for my wife, for my kids, for people that can help out there that are struggling. So with that being said, we have to keep growing and being more successful and more prosperous and using the talents given to us and then not wasting it. You know, we're blessed with all different abilities. So me being a creative, being well-spoken, educated, those are some of my talents that I was fortunate to have. So I might as well use them to better myself and those around me. So 250K, big fat number, quarter milli as the rappers would say. That's what we have. So as a wrap to part 1 of this video, I want to let you know, just go tap in back to the new direction of the channel. So the channel will be broken up into, pretty much broken into episodes, different episodes and seasons, and then those will be broken up into different categories where we talk about business, fitness, fashion, and lifestyle. So obviously there may be some episodes where they kind of have all blended. So what I'll be doing is making sure I take snippets of a video. So say if it's 30 minutes long, take the 10 minutes talking about business, pop it into the business section, Expert has his own thing, so that you guys are not watching all these drawn out things. And if not, I just make sure it's just one long cohesive video. And there will be like quote unquote special reports to where I just only do a fitness thing, talk about fitness, or only talk about these clothes that new drop, the shoes that just dropped, or things like that. So there's gonna be a lot of content on my channel, a little bit for everyone, but the biggest thing is for me is being able to speak about what I want, when I want, and not feeling boxed in. I was talking to a lot of different influencers about, you know, the niche thing, how to grow your audience and stuff like that. And it makes sense and it's logical to do the niche, but doing things the way other people do it, whether it's proven or not, it's like really not my thing. I want to be able to talk about everything, because at the end of the day, this is just another creative outlet for me. And if it doesn't make money, that's fine, because I have other vessels of operation that kind of make me money. So this is just something I'm just truly doing it for fun, for passion, for keeping people in the loop, and for motivational purposes, because I know I watch a lot of videos, people doing a lot of great things, gets me motivated, gets me hyped up. So in return, I'm giving that same thing back to the community. I know there's somebody out there who's trying to get to where I'm at. You know, there's always somebody trying to get to your stage. So if I can reach back, pick you up, and then reach for it and get information from someone to kind of give to you and to myself, I feel like that's always a good thing. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm going to make sure I'm making effort to get haircuts before I get on camera, to wear nice stuff. I got merch coming out for the masses, or just for whoever, well, some of my friends, or for myself, really, where, you know, it's going to be a couple quotes, one-word phrases, two-word phrases. That's really the mindset of where I'm at right now. The first shirt is going to be billionaire. I'm just going to get a billionaire shirt. I'm not going to give you any more details about what it's going to say. It's going to say a little more than that, but just wearing that shirt is going to kind of give me that constant reminder of like what I'm trying to do, what's the goal. And just to your point of 10x goals, I want to be 10x, I want to be big goals. So that's why, you know, hey, I've accomplished this Porsche. This is my reward for doing that. But now next goal is bigger item, bigger reward, Lambo. In comparison, you see how that goes. Porsche, then the Lambo. So there's levels to it. So I definitely wanted to kind of put the right motion into the atmosphere in the universe, to not just to let myself know that it's not a matter of if I will, but when. So same thing with you guys. It's not if you can, it's will you, and when will it happen? Because you can ultimately control all of that.